From the moment Nneka Ogwumike first stepped onto a basketball court, it was clear that she was going to leave her mark on the game. But what no one could have predicted back then was that her legacy would stretch far beyond the hardwood, touching lives in ways that transcended sports. She is more than a champion, more than a leader, and more than an athlete. She is a woman of integrity, a voice for change, and a living example of what it means to live with purpose. Her story is one of resilience, leadership, and a relentless pursuit of excellence, both on and off the court. Born on July 2, 1990, in Tomball, Texas, Nneka Victoria Agwemike grew up in a household that emphasized education, family unity, and hard work. Her Nigerian heritage deeply shaped her values, grounding her in humility, cultural pride, and a belief that talent comes with a responsibility to uplift others. In a home filled with the laughter and competitiveness of four sisters, three of whom would also go on to play basketball, Nneka learned early on that leadership is about more than just being the best player. It's about inspiring and supporting those around you. Even in her youth, Nneka carried herself differently. While her athleticism was undeniable, speed, strength, and a natural ability to dominate, what set her apart was her mindset. She was fiercely competitive, yet grounded, confident, yet humble. Her high school years at Cypress Fairbanks High School were a showcase of her growing dominance, as she led her team to national prominence and earned recognition as one of the top players in the country. Yet, for all her accolades, her focus was never solely on herself. It was about making her team better and making her community proud. Choosing Stanford University was not only a basketball decision, but also a reflection of Nneka's values. Stanford represented academic excellence, a challenge she embraced with as much passion as the game itself. Under coach Tara Vanderveer, she flourished. Her time at Stanford was filled with highlights, multiple Final Four appearances, All-American honors, and moments that left fans in awe. But what truly stood out was her ability to perform under pressure, to rise when her team needed her most. She wasn't just a scorer or a rebounder, she was the glue that held her team together, the one who could be counted on when everything was on the line. Her leap to the WNBA in 2012 marked the next chapter of her journey. Selected first overall by the Los Angeles Sparks, she carried with her not just the hopes of a franchise, but the dreams of countless young girls, especially those from African and African American communities, who saw in her a reflection of themselves. In her rookie season, she wasted no time making an impact, winning Rookie of the Year honors and proving that she belonged among the elite. She combined skill with an unparalleled work ethic, and every season, she found ways to elevate her game. 2016 became the defining year of her playing career, a season where everything seemed to align. Nneka won the league MVP, led the Sparks to a WNBA championship, and hit one of the most memorable game winners in finals history. That moment, securing a title with an instinctive, determined play, was the perfect snapshot of who she is as a player. Instinctive, fearless, and ready when it matters most. But even then, the championship was not just about personal glory. It was about what the victory meant to her teammates, her city, and the league she loved. Yet, while her basketball career was flourishing, Nneka was becoming something more, one of the most influential leaders in women's sports. Her election as president of the WNBA Players Association in 2016 marked the beginning of a transformative period for the league. She stepped into the role during a time when players were beginning to more openly demand better pay, improved working conditions, and greater respect for women athletes. Nneka did not just wear the title, she embodied it. She negotiated, advocated, and built bridges between players and league officials, always keeping the collective good in mind. Her leadership was tested during the historic 2020 WNBA season, the wobble season held during the COVID-19 pandemic. It was a year of uncertainty, social unrest, and unprecedented challenges. As the world watched athletes across all sports grapple with how to respond to racial injustice and political turmoil, Nneka's voice stood out, measured, powerful, and clear. She helped lead the WNBA in its unified stance for social justice, ensuring that players used their platform to honor Breonna Taylor and bring awareness to systemic inequality. That year solidified her as more than a basketball star. She had become a cultural leader. Off the court, Nneka Agwemike's story continues to inspire. She is deeply connected to her family, crediting them for her discipline, faith, and resilience. Her bond with her sisters, particularly Nneka Ogwumike, is a testament to the power of shared dreams and mutual support. Together, they've shown the world what it means to not only excel individually but to lift one another up along the way. Nneka has also become a role model for young athletes who strive to balance sports with education, ambition with humility, and competition with compassion. What makes Nneka's journey so unique is her ability to thrive in multiple arenas. She is an elite athlete, yes, but she is also a businesswoman, a philanthropist, and a global ambassador for the game. She has embraced opportunities to grow the sport internationally, bringing basketball to communities that might otherwise never experience it. She understands that her platform is powerful and that the impact she leaves behind will be measured as much by the lives she touches as by the championships she wins. Her advocacy for women in sports is relentless. Whether it's fighting for maternity protections in the WNBA, pushing for more visibility for women athletes, or encouraging young girls to dream big, Nneka uses her voice to challenge the status quo. She has proven that leadership is not just about being the loudest in the room, but about being the most consistent, the most reliable, and the most committed to the cause. Even as she continues to perform at the highest level on the court, Nneka has her eyes set on the future. Not just her own, but the future of the league, of women's basketball, and of every athlete who comes after her. She is laying a foundation that others will build upon, and she is doing it with the same grace, intelligence, and determination that have defined her career. In an era where athletes are increasingly expected to be more than just players, Nneka Agwemike stands as a shining example of how to do it right. She has shown that you can dominate in your sport, lead with integrity, advocate for change, and still remain grounded in who you are. Her journey reminds us that greatness is not only measured in points, rebounds, or MVP trophies, it's measured in how you use your gifts to make the world better. Through all the victories and challenges, Nneka remains rooted in her values. She carries herself with dignity, treats others with respect, and approaches every endeavor with an open heart and a determined spirit. Her legacy is still being written, but one thing is certain: it will be a legacy defined not only by what she accomplished but by the way she accomplished it. Nneka Agwemike's story is proof that sports can be a powerful platform for change, that leadership is about service, and that true greatness is found in the ability to lift others as you rise. She is a champion, a leader, and an inspiration, not just for what she's done, but for the example she continues to set every single day. Thank you for watching and taking this journey through the remarkable life and career of Nneka Ogwumike, a woman whose game, heart, and leadership have inspired millions. If her story moved you, let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a tribute like this, and share this video with someone who needs a reminder of what true greatness looks like. Your engagement helps keep stories like Nneka's alive and celebrated.